Uno
Hello,
mas.
stragglers.
What is up? Welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 3. We are back playing this game. Finally. I don't know if I did this level or not. I don't think I did, but we're in the last world. So we're trying to finish this game. Because I just want to get on with this game and go on to fuck.
The next one's Mario World, right?
I believe I actually googled it while I was at work because I was like I was thinking about like how I wanted to finish this game, but like I was genuinely curious about like, oh god, oh my god, I somehow dodged everything. Oh my god. So anyways, I was wondering I was wondering what the next game was, and I don't know how accurate it was, but like I saw like this random. Okay, well, I saw like this random sounding game. I mean, I know what it is, but like I just didn't expect it to be like a pro like the mainline games.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like soft launching you into googling the mainline Mario games for me, so I can have a reminder. Oh my god, I walked into it. Fuck. Okay. Whoa, that's the thing. Okay. I can get that. Hell yeah. Because yeah, I oh my god. I definitely want to like
Alright, so I'm on the Mario wiki.
yeah.
Yeah, Super Mario World.
Oh, okay. Because I went on another website and
So,
like it was like an entirely different game.
well, So there's also, Then after that, it says Super Mario USA, Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
then,
probably what I saw.
And then Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And that would be the last of the 2D. Oh, well, not, but like 16-bit.
Yeah.
Is what I meant, guys. I know there's still 2D Mario games. But, yeah. So that was on the Mario Wiki, so I don't know. There's probably some contention in terms of probably like release dates, because some people, I don't know, that game probably might have came out earlier in Japan maybe, so maybe they're going by that. Because, you know, there's some people where it's like,
yeah,
they consider like the Japanese release more like, sometimes it's earlier, so they consider that one, but it's just, you know.
Oh, we did that shit. Let's go in here, I guess. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these games done. You know, I understand that these games are, you know, loved upon.
Yeah, this one is literally considered one
Yeah.
of, if not the greatest NES game of all time.
Okay,
I think it would be like, I know like this one and is part of the conversation. I know either the first Mega Man or the second Mega Man is also on that is in the conversation
oh
as
man,
well.
for some reason I want to play through all the Mega Man games.
Oh my god, that would take us like 30 years.
Yeah. It's taking like so long for me to get through Mario, to get through Splatoon, Pikmin. Got all those series to do. I'm considering like which other series I should play through in its entirety. I was thinking about doing Donkey Kong as well. But I don't know. Okay.
I know they had the newest collection that I don't. It would be. This is just me throwing out. Like, I don't know, because this would also take like 17 years to do. But like I would vibe with playing like all of like the Mortal Kombats.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like all over the place.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, no. Let me get might
No,
fuck you
I
up.
want my power up still.
Yeah. Or I look like a fucking loser.
And he's dead.
Sweet. Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I know. I've seen like the early reviews for the new Mortal Kombat movie, and I might go see it. I did like the first one. I just wasn't sure about the second one. I just didn't know how to feel about Billy Butcher being Johnny Cage. I just thought that was a weird pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I fucking hate him with this. It's good enough for me. Okay, bro.
Dude, since we're on the topic of well, since you're playing a Mario game right now, I know that when I'm gonna start this conversation, it's gonna be like, what does this have to do? But so the new Animal Farm movie came out yesterday.
What the fuck does this have to do with Mario?
When are you guys gonna apologize to the Mario Galaxy for being the worst animated movie of all time?
Get in the pipe! Get the fuck in
Like,
the pipe!
I want like a formal apology to the Mario Galaxy movie.
Is it really fucking shit?
From all the reviews I've seen, it was like, they're literally like, yeah, you expected it was gonna be
so
bad.
You didn't watch the movie, so how can you have an opinion on it? Watch it for yourself.
I can tell just by the smugness of the have you seen how the studio's responding? No, like the studio is like getting mad at criticism by people. That's like all I need to know.
Oh, yeah, usually you can't do that. Usually
They,
if
like,
you're a studio, you can't do that.
Yeah, the animation studio is literally like getting mad about criticism and like making fun of people mocking criticism, and it like they're like, and it's not like just like retweets or like anything. It's like genuine, like they'll have like actors like making these like TikTok-esque videos like about like all the negative comments, and it's like what are you doing?
What? Oh. You're talking about the company.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does it look like I'm fucking doing? I'm trying to get through this without getting hit.
But yeah,
God.
From everything I've heard, seen from the movie, I can already tell it's gonna be bad. And I will still, even though I haven't seen the Mario Galaxy movie either, Matt has, I do believe that a formal apology needs to be written to the Mario Galaxy movie.
I don't know why people treat the Mario movies like they're fucking Hitler incarnate. I don't know why.
Especially with the Mario Galaxy movie, it feels like you're spectating like an inside joke. Like it's like that they're like being overly like brutal with the reviews, like
yeah,
like they're like over like they're like there's like a inside joke that you don't know about, but
yeah.
that's just how they actually are.
Like, I don't know why it's so hated upon. Like, what?
I don't see Nintendo making like response videos, basically telling anyone who criticizes it that oh, they don't know what they're talking about.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I saw Miyamoto going like, "You stupid fucking Americans, like my movie, or get out of my store. No sushi for you." He saw that. He said that. I was like, "What, Miyamoto-san? What the hell? What's gone into you? You were never like this back in the day."
Now that the Animal Farm movie is out, I would like an apology for that being called, like, the Mario Galaxy movie being called the worst animated film of all time.
Yeah, and also the thing with people is they think the term mid is the worst thing ever. So like when something is called mid, that makes it bad.
Yeah.
Mid is middle of the pack. I don't know if you guys know what the full word for mid means, but it's called middle, which means average. So it cannot be the worst thing if it's mid. And also, you describe everything as mid, so is it just good for that?
Yeah.
I don't know. People are fucking stupid. Fucking hate people.
I like...
People.
Yeah, like, everything I've heard about the movie, all the plot points, like, it's like, I'm not gonna give them my time.
Yeah.
With how horribly butchered. And I do have such a soft spot for Animal Farm, because that was the last thing in our curriculum for English class, so I have a lot of nostalgia over it. It's just like kind of those...
I remember it too.
So I have like, I do have such a soft spot for it. And do actually want to read the actual book and rewatch the cartoon that we did watch it in class, but I do want to rewatch it now. It's a bit older, and now that we now have that. And honestly, that movie does look like AI slop, not gonna lie. It does seem like if it comes out that they used AI, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not surprised. It literally looks like it's like they want like, I guess apparently in the movie there's a scene where they want you to. So first of all, they do kill off Snowball and Boxer. They actually do kill them off, but it's off screen because, you know, of course it is, because they try to make this. So Animal Farm isn't something it's kind of the middle ground of it being like for kids and adults. Is like kind of in that middle ground kind of thing. Like, it's not too adult, but it's also not too kid friendly either.
Yeah.
But this one went full like kid movie, and there's like a scene where they want you to feel bad for Napoleon, which is like, okay, you want us to feel bad for Stalin? Okay. And when this animation studio, which the video I watched about it, they all were like, here's just another thing you need to know, is just the co-founder of this animation studio has ties with PragerU. That's all I have to say.
Everything is always connected somehow.
Yeah, it's always... Yeah, they're like... Yeah. This... I mean, this film studio is known for Christian movies anyway. But yeah, when you watch their response videos, like, they kind of are doing this like Red Scare-esque, like, well, it's about communism, it's like, yeah, it's about communism. You want like a cookie for that? But it's also about like authoritarianism. Specifically, it was literally mirrored to be about Stalin and his regime. It's not just, oh, communism.
Yeah. That makes sense that they got butthurt knowing that, like, one of the guys is like, you said what about PragerU? Like,
they have ties with it or something like that.
Oh, that makes sense, because, like, fucking right-wingers always get butthurt when you don't agree with them, so obviously they're gonna fucking be
I actually don't know what... I want to know what, like, happened, because there was one video I actually did watch from that I was like... It went in a completely different direction than I thought it was gonna go, and that was about the Civil War. That I'm like, okay, they're gonna use lost cause shit. But they actually were like... They're like, yeah, Civil War is about slavery. So I'm like, wow, PragerU actually, I'm like, okay. But that was like an older video, so I don't know what happened.
Jesus Christ.
And that just leads, because they do have an infamous video about slavery, and that debate has been bothering me so much. I had a post on social media about it that I was like, which nobody like responded to or anything, but I was just like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but no matter who was the slave, who was the master, who was buying, who was selling, slavery was always bad.
Yeah.
Like, I got like so sick of people like downplaying or just like denying like slavery. Like it's like driving me crazy. And PragerU has an infamous video with Candace Owens about slavery, and basically it was like, you know, it's always the same talking points to downplay slavery. Well, white people were slaves. You know, black people were. It was the Africans who were selling them. Like guys, it was always bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who was, what time, what year it was, what, even the slavery today. Like it's bad. It will always be bad. I don't know why they have to do this. Like, well, but like it's been like driving me. And then I see a bunch of religious people on YouTube being like slavery is supposed to be a good thing because we're supposed to be slaves to God. It's the people that made slavery bad. And it's like, what the fuck? I'm like,
what kind of slavery was good? There's good slavery beforehand? Like, what, huh?
we're supposed to be slaves to God, and it's just man who made slavery bad. And it's like,
why would... What? Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, it's so like
why would you why would you willingly be a slave to God?
It's just it just gives cult at that point.
Yeah, like...
And then you have the fucking Matt Walsh documentary, like, oh my god. You can find plenty of debunks on it on YouTube. That was... Oh my god. Again, same talking points. Well, it was better to be a slave in America than a slave in the Caribbean. And it's like... like, okay. They were still property. They were still deemed property.
Yeah.
Human beings were still property. That's why I also hate when they're like, well, some slaves, some owners, some masters were good to their slaves. And it's like, yeah, they still owned a person. And still treated them like property, and we're never going to give them freedom. But okay.
Actually says here that one of the masters made a joke for the slave. It's like, okay... What? Cool. That's a cool talking point, but they still probably got beaten up later by the master later that night.
Yep. It's like... God. Like, man, downplaying and defending slavery in the Big 26. Who would have thought? But here we are.
It was actually the Democrats who started slavery.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I hate that one. I love that one too. That was like, well, the Confederacy were Democrats. The Democrats were always this bad, and it's like, bro, you don't know how party systems work. We're literally in the middle of one right now. We're in the 7th one right now. Like, holy shit! I wouldn't even call like, yeah, like the Democrats who like did the Confederacy are not the same Democrats of today. And I wouldn't even say the Republicans from that time period were the Democrats of today. Because like if you did the Republicans from like the 60s, like today the Democrats would call them racists. Because yeah, they did think slavery was bad, but they also were still white supremacists who didn't think black and white are equal to each other and should coexist. Abraham Lincoln was one of them. So, like, you can't compare them. Like here's another one. If you put Thomas Jefferson today, he would be seen as a liberal. But if you put him in the 1860s, he would have been on the Confederate side.
Yeah.
You just can't do that, and it's so stupid that they're like, well, see, it's also, and it's always with those two infamous groups of people throughout history that they'll always like they'll like use their talking points kind of agreeing with them, but they'll like, oh, but they were on the left. They were the radical left. That was also with the Germans too. I've seen a lot of that with Germans too, that they're like, oh, they were liberals, they were the socialists. But then meanwhile they'll be like, oh, the Jews, we gotta get rid of the Jews. It's so, oh my god, it's like so stupid. They're so disingenuous. It's like that. It's kind of irritating.
It's just,
I believe in the lost cause, but you know, those Confederates were a bunch of liberals. They were the Democrats. But I agree with them though.
there's people. I'm sorry. I was focused on the level. There's people out there who thought the fucking Confederates were losers because they were Democrats.
Yeah.
Even though they were Republicans today and agree with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I love the right leaning, like, I love that when they're like, oh, the Democrats were always this bad. They were the ones who they were the ones who did the Confederacy. It's like, oh, I'm like, shut up. You don't know how fucking party systems work. And that's why I also don't agree with the whole, like, oh, there was a big switch in the 60s. Like, no, that didn't happen either.
Oh.
They change all the fucking time.
Yeah.
We're literally in the middle of a change, like, right now. And, like, literally a history YouTuber I brought up was like, you know, the whole, who's a conservative? And he was like, and he said something that was like, you know, basically, like, you know, the conservatives are supposed to believe in, like, a weaker federal government, more state, autonomy. And he was like, so who is that? I don't think anybody believes in that anymore. That, like, right-leaning don't believe in that anymore. And that's, like, so true. It's like, that's what they originally believed in, but now they don't believe in that anymore. Do you really think, like, a Republican right now actually wants, like, believes in, like, the states, like, no, they believe in, like, a more powerful federal government. Which is so, like, we're basically in another, we're in the middle of a party system change right now. That the Republicans are going through this, like, and the Democrats as well. They're going through these, like, very significant changes with their beliefs and their principles. Those fucking waffles, man.
I don't fucking know what to do in this level. It's fucking confusing.
You have to, like, find the right door or something.
I guess it's kind of like the last castle in the first game, which is.
Oh yeah, there's like that specific combination that I had to pull up a walkthrough for to do like which one was which.
Fuck. Okay, like, what do you do here?
Do you have to break down those bricks?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Tanuki, but like it's just not happening. Okay, here I'm here once again. What is this? One up, cool. Thanks for wasting my time.
I know. Like every time I see like oh yeah, I don't know if I sent you the picture, but this one, this is like the same point of them, like, oh, the Democrats were like this. There was this, when, Mr. You-Know-Who got assassinated.
Yeah.
I immediately saw a picture of John Wilkes Booth and comparing it to Lincoln's, and it literally said, this isn't like the first time a Democrat, like, did something when they didn't get what they want or something like that. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, you did not just compare John Wilkes Booth to a liberal. That man was not a liberal.
Yeah.
He wasn't even a Democrat. He just believed in the Confederate cause. He was a lost causer. Probably the first well-known lost causer. because the Lost Cause didn't happen until like a decade or two later after the war ended, and people were starting to look back with like nostalgia and being like, "Huh, we were fighting the good fight, boys." States' rights all the way.
I'm gonna do this next episode. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.